Yeah. Think I can see a fucking halo. I'm about to meet my maker, brother, double cup of Drano. Soda for the flavor, uncontrollable behavior with some psychopathic tendencies. Lonely as your neighbor with the bitches, he got special needs. Work to my denim fiends, I'm Kennedy on ecstasy. My flavor from the nation, need an acre for my recipe. They got my soul, but I don't let them take the rest of me. My melody, you can know like Kenny G's, it's heavenly. And my denim Taylor, me in action rapping, I'll be fucking with the fader. Sipping my eraser, actually. We rapping for the fuck of it. Taking money from you, go and smack you out in public. You the Republican government. Abundance of substance, have a consumption, fuck a bitch. You're a banana republic fit. Go suck a dick, and your bitch looking like cousin It. The ugliest.
I said it must be the drugs, they got us thinking crazy shit. Groovy bitches wild enough to suck a baby's dick. Cadillacs is getting with the 185th. Just for that sizzle, Vortex a case of drizzle.
I said it must be the drugs, they got us thinking crazy shit. Looking up into the clouds where the angels sit. They looking down, keeping watch till I'm dead. So how'd I get this red dot on my head?
Yo, I don't perform unless the money's in my pocket first. After rapping, take my people out for octopus. We all deserve it, dedication to the fam. Don't hold your hand out for nothing if you claim to be my man. Damn, you see me peeling off the whip like when your mother stripped. Blow the dice, roll them shits, hit another trip. Shit, I'm on some shit. Hands are fucking hotter than the leather in the 6 in the summertime. I understand I'm only rhyming for this son of mine. And so my daughter could be a lawyer and read the spoils. We ain't the tuna, it's Sway Puma. My look is Jay Buna. Doggy, cause some of us is age sooner. I'm still twisted, rocking lizards from a strange river. Forbidden jungle in the joint paper, point shaver. Check the bio. I fixed the game between Kentucky and Miami of Ohio. I bet why it must be the drugs. They got us thinking crazy shit. Groovy bitches wild enough to suck a baby's dick. Cadillacs is getting with the 185th. Just for that sizzle. Text a case of drizzle.
I said it must be the drugs, they got us thinking crazy shit. Looking up into the clouds where the angels sit. They looking down, keeping watch till I'm dead. So how'd I get this red dot on my head? Bitch, I'm not enough. Hot as wasabi sauce. I'm constantly giving y'all a bit of this ambiance. I was a minor, chasing after vagina. None of my friends were fake, but none of my clothes is on. I went from posting on scoops to smoking on roofs. I came from that basement now. Look at this view. Making this money, blowing it all. Look what you did to show me results.
I'm a 635, tip a fly motherfucker. Leather to the foot. Horses, I led them to the brook. If you like to keep the chisel in the book. I see a lion in the mirror when I look. Look, I lose money, but I make it back. I keep it true and ain't no motherfucking faking that. I get a fade and then I fade to black. Bit on the razorbacks. I hold the multicolored flavor can.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Breaking the silence, so open your eyelids. Yeah, we breaking down barriers. You are not scaring us. You can keep up with the pace. I am in love with the chase. You better get on my way. Please do not get in my face. You will end up a disgrace. This is not up with the bait. Losing is not in my face. So you better stay in your place. We fight hard, don't back down. We rise up. We warriors. We stand tall. We push through. Don't give up. We warriors. We fight hard, don't back down. We rise up. We warriors. We stand tall. We push through. Don't give up.
Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and on the hill, Landon Knack. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's down and away.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. High fly ball out to left field. Done. Going back on this one. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper throws right, bats left. 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's downstairs and outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bader should have it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Johan Oviedo.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
And a pitch. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Westberg has this one sized up. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Blake Dunn.
And Boog, you and I were talking about it before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Touches down, that's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Alex Bregman.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, safe. Man at second. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a liner, base hit out of the right center field. And it gets by him. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. And he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One down, runner at third. Garcia now at the plate. Infield comes in now. And there's a strike. Garcia with a homer in his last game. Bregman takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a miss at a slider. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if you make
lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit and a run in to score. So digging in, Harrison Bader. And a foul ball. Nice stop to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond, and what a tremendous play.
Here's Jose Trevino. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sawinski pulls that one down, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels nothing. Top of the second, so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Santander matched a homer in his last game. Knack back to work. Popped up. Chaparro under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. Langoliers went deep in his most recent game. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
1 out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Swinging a foul straight back. Langoliers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Bader makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Lifted in the air out to left. Done right there to make the grab. And that is that. Angels strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second and into the box for Baltimore, Andres Chaparro. There's a strike. Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So, man aboard, Carson Williams, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, 1 strike.
Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Torres makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Back to the top of the lineup, Josh Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. The other way, and he boots it. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Moore stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor league.
They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 3. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong.
Runner on the go. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Here comes Walker, and he scores. And it's now a two-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. Flied to right his first time. And a sac bunt here. Bare hand has to hurry. It's there, and that's a great play.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Flied to left his first time. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 3-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Bryce Harper. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Late on that fastball.
One strike.
Outside.
One strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader puts it away for the out. And there are two outs. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Doubled in his first AB. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Langoliers gathers, throws to first, in time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander hauls it in, 2 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Jose Trevino. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jack Sawinski. Ball one on a pitch inside.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball there. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, flied to left his first time. That one close, ruled a ball, and that is ball 1. Popped up. Williams under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Jordan Walker. Singled and scored his first time. Popped up. Bregman hauls it in to end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And it remains a 4-3 game. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
0-1's the count.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Williams, batting with one down, takes a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for the Orioles, Blake Dunn. And that one clips the corner. Pitch is in the dirt, and 1-1. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Sawinski under it. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. Angels 4 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Knack back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Wander Suero is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Milner also getting ready. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to 1st, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center field. Bader puts it away, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 4 and the Orioles 3. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Josh Lowe. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's Dylan Moore. 1 for 2. There's the strike. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Bregman up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that he
struck him out on the foul tip.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Wander Suero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. So here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Miguel Castro is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dunn makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. That's towards center. Bader should have it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Angels 4 and the Orioles 3. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he can't make the play. That misses. Now 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball left side. safe at first as they can't make the play.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bump.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Johan Oviedo done for the day. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about Sean Reed Foley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some ball.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball could be two. To Pena at second for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Andres Chaparro. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Orioles 3. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Jack Sawinski. In the air to left down the line. Done. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Angels. Suero, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's a base hit, and they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. Walker hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner at second. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Done. Moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now here is Ryan Noda.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Angels lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now Blake Dunn. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Williams into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Fastball for a strike. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sam Hentges comes on now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Low. The next to hit takes ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
So the tying run at second. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Langoliers makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. And just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Tosses to first. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Nice work from the Angel pen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Angels 4 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
On the ground to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Gleyber Torres. His two-run homer back in the third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second, and great jump. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Next offering way off the plate.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And that is out of play. Man at second. Outside. 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a strike to Gleyber.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Here's Harper now. That one fouled off. Yo, 1. That was the sweeper, but it missed. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Grounder might be 2. Chaparro tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Santander. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Garcia into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Now the Orioles catcher, Jose Trevino. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now it's going to be Andres Chaparro. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fast.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Langoliers jumps out of the way of ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bader ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Obi Milner getting loose out there. Castro getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next offering is outside. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. William Contreras.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Nunez back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's a slider for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Blake Dunn will hit next. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Tyler Holton.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The Orioles down to their final strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing.